2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And check out the Mavs. Fashion first, getting off the bus, and now they'll try to make the same impression on the court, going after this win on the road. What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're bringing you action tonight. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Devontae Graham.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we've seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changing, and Steve Kerr says, I'm amazed by the skill level of today's players. But the little things, getting back in transition, boxing out, they aren't as locked in. Most of them didn't have a high school and college coach yelling at them for 8 straight years. So, it's a different world. Guys?
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. D.A., thank you. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. Luka Doncic out there with Burke, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Murphy in at the 4 slot. Here's Porzingis. Of course, there have been some early surprise teams. Some have fallen by the wayside, but some are for real.
Right, Kevin, and that's one of the most exciting parts of the season. You know, some teams get out of the gates really strong, but the long course of an 82-game regular season wears, and then the flaws become exposed. So the real contenders, those that consistently compete at a high level, they are the teams that we know will be there after 82 games.
Now here's Ingram. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Count it.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Hernan Gomez, that's a 2-pointer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Doncic, no good. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Got that one up quick. And Gomez has got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Burke. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Hardaway with a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Out to Doncic. The 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Lets it go from 11, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to the Grizzlies. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Porzingis. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis gliding in for the finish.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. And Dallas also making the switch. Brown is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Here's Ingram. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Ingram's got 5.
The shot-making ability of Ingram. Persistent in how he attacks the defense. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And there's Burke. It's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night. And that one's good. Ingram.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Crazy talk from the wiry Ingram. It's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic in the dunk by Doncic.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Burke, the pass to Brown. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Pass to Murphy. Over Hardaway. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Passes it to Porzingis. Now Brown. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
But he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Here's Ingram. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
He gets it in there. Doncic has got 14 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Wildly move by Ingram. Able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
And the second free throw, good. Doncic feeling it out. Takes it inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
3 from the inbound. He's off on that one. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got fouled. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. New Orleans gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Burke.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's Finney Smith. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Marshall can't hit.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams got 6.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Runs in the pass to Pop. The layup off target.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
That bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Beyond the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Brunson's got himself on the board with 3 there. One of the many changes in how the game is played. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Satoransky. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Hardaway from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
The Mavericks leading. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called with a 5-second violation. And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Brown's checked in for Powell. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And they get it. Jump shot is good. Alexander Walker's got 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's the pass to Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Porzingis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball. Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Out to Hardaway. Puts up a 3. Cracks in the tray.
Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in on long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Porzingis finds Brunson. Here's the three. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Anthony subbed in for Josh Hart. Aldridge passes to Brown. Dallas moving the ball around. And there it is for him. And now an 8-point Maverick lead.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
We got 28 seconds left in the first half. Over in the corner, Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 16 points and a crazy number of assists. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
Well, it's never fun. That's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think that.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Then there's Hernan Gomez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Murphy in at the power forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Hernan Gomez, that's a 2-pointer. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Doncic with it. Outguarded by Ingram. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And it's Anthony with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before. Growing accustomed to carrying the load.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans. Satoransky comes in for Alexander Walker. Dorian Finney Smith's checked in for Dallas. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Burke can't get it to go.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Anthony's shot is off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pelicans trail by 5. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Burke can't get it to go. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. For 3, Ingram hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 8 here in the quarter.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
Now that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Burke, the pass to Porzingis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And Ingram making some insane dribble plays look way too easy. There's no stopping this guy.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. For the 3, and Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Mission incomplete. His 5th miss in 14 tries. Out to Ingram. All alone. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Ingram.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And Doncic gets it to go.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
And you on the top, and you in the middle, and you on the bottom. Make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team. Look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
New Orleans making some changes here. He's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Josh Hart comes in for Marshall. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Satoransky. Brown's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Burke.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Doncic with the steal. To the inside. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Doncic. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jalen Brunson is checked in for the Mavericks. 109 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown dishes to Doncic. That's tipped.
And great use of length by Ingram, able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Dallas leading by 3. Doncic passes to Brunson. Good work there as it goes. Brunson's got 12.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Anthony with the bucket.
How about the timing? It can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Brunson. There's the drive. And easy 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Good on the bucket.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
And Doncic throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this team, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down for you guys.
And that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic with the bucket.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Hardaway from outside. You can't get that one. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And he continues. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Kleba in at the 4. A good look from Doncic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Doncic has got 17 now, just in the second half. To the left wing, here's Hayes, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Pass to Kleba. Now here is Hardaway. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Cole Anthony. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis comes in for Brown, and Trey Burke subbed in for Doncic. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
the mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
Graham from outside. It's good from long range.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Inside, here's Porzingis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half. Took him no time at all on that one.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Here's Burke, and another basket for Dallas.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Mavericks leading by 8. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Gets to the corner and buries it. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Brunson, good.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Here's Murphy, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
To the paint. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Burke. And that's now 30 points for Porzingis. Here's Hart. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
Hart's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 32 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Doncic against Murphy. Another three for Dallas.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense. So if you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
Doncic has got 47 points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the basket by Murphy.
The real come at us. And we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Count that one. Ingram's got 43 points.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
On deep. Offensive rebound. It's Murphy outside. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David. Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Kuminga out there with Wagner. Then there's Melodon. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Here's Melodon. And then Melodon with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Edwards drives in.
I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Wagner, covered by Barnes. It's stolen by Edwards. And here they come. Pull-up jumper. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And finish off by Wagner.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Low block shot on the way. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Suggs. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Here's Giddey. His three-pointers off the mark.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating this game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Şengün's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And USA will go for a different look here. Stewart's checked in for Wiseman. Mobley comes in for Barnes. Tate, he's checked in for Edwards. And Halliburton subbed in for Green. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Avdia. The 10-footer finds the target.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming-out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Down low, Avdia lays it up off the glass. Avdia's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And there's the drive and the basket by Vildoza.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
The pass to Primo. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
USA trails by 5. Here's Stewart. Again, USA.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Stewart with the steal. And now USA on the break. Here's Tate. And it's good off the back rim and in. Tate's only got 5 now.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
To the inside. Count that one for Mobley. He has 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Avdia gets the bucket. Fires the 3. Another 3 for USA.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the court.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Suggs out there with Halliburton. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Tillman in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Team World, Kuminga out there with Avdia. Then it's Jones. And it's Vildoza in at the 1.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And USA with some changes. Barnes is checked in for Jayshawn Tate. And it's Green in for Suggs. Here's Barnes. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Wiseman's checked in for USA.
James Wiseman.
And it's Team World with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Paladon passes to Şengün. And Wiseman sends it back. And good that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Paladon, a three-pointer, no good. Şengün, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but it needs to be just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, great ball movement there.
Team World trails by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now USA with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. He gets that one. Barnes has got 8.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Wiseman. That ball, nice read that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Paladon. He's guarded close. Here's Wagner. It's deflected. Pass to Green. From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is good. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for USA. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for USA.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And now the first time out called here for Team World.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And USA with some changes. Stewart comes in for Tillman, and it's Edwards in for Green. And Team World making a change here.
2 minutes.
Here now, Vildoza. Primo. Wide open shot is on the money. Primo's got 5.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
got that one up quick. And USA leads by 13.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
That one falls. 1:30 left here in the second. Here's Wiseman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Passes it to Primo. Inside, here's Vildoza. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that one's good. Barnes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Team World trails by 13. Primo, the pass to Giddey. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Wiseman. And there's the feed to Edwards. Again, USA.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jones, no luck. Now USA with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And the shot goes down. Barnes has got 12 now in this quarter.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, you got to love this game. You really get to compare these guys as they go head-to-head. And they enjoy it. Some of them, honestly, have already played against each other in high school and college.
Hey, Kenny, you and I have watched these guys develop along the way.
Glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
We've got Suggs. Anthony Edwards out there with Barnes. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
On defense, USA. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Clock at 6. And the pass to Wagner. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got 9.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Paladon passes to Sengu.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Kuminga. Wiseman with the rebound. USA leading by 20.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The USA calls time here.
Timeout, USA.
And USA with some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Wiseman. Mobley comes in for Barnes. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Edwards. Avdia's checked in for Team World.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Şengün. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the three ball is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's the bucket from Kuminga.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Mobley misses. Team World trails by 18. To the paint. Here's Giddey. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. Here's Tate. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Paladon passes to Şengün. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Şengün's got 12.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Hangs home the trifecta.
How about the big fella stepping outside and showing us some range?
Well, he'd get some grief for that shot in the regular game, but in this setting, you're allowed that kind of latitude and freedom.
How about that? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here he's it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Kicks to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's Primo. He has 5. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
The 11-footer, again, Team World, 8 for 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The USA calls time here.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
Stewart checked in for USA. Halliburton comes in for Green. Jones checked in for Team World. USA leading by 21. Halliburton for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 8 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just getting up a little high.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Yep, it counts. Jade's only got 23.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Vildoza. They get it back. Now Halliburton. He's got 8. It's deflected. 55 seconds left in the third. Vildoza misses. Tries it from the top of the key, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just manning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And it's good for 2. He's got 10.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of
Here's Tate. Another three for USA.
Got shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here's Primo. Mobley with the rebound. And yes, it's good. Stewart's got 8.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. USA ahead, running away with it. And time. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Avdia. Jones is out there with Wagner. And it's Primo in at the 2.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Halliburton missing. Here's Primo. Covered by Barnes and stolen by Barnes. Right side, Edwards. The high post shot. Again, USA. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for USA.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the basket by Jones.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
A 3 from Barnes. That ball. Nice speed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Primo, the pass to...
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it!
Assisted.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jones, no one around him. And Team World, another 3.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. To the middle. And finished off by Wagner.
Just hammer it home.
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Vildoza, the pass to Şengün. And he gets the bucket. Şengün's got 19 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Paladon passes to Jones. Gets number 9 to play. He's only taken 10 shots.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Wasted no time on that one. Edwards got 15 points here in the second half. Feeds to Jones. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
Stewart's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Kuminga's come in for Jones. Kuminga, and the layup is good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Count it, good.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Pass to Kuminga. Good ball movement here by Team World. Chalk up 2 there. Vildoza's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, Houston did the defender. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. And then Jones with the jam.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Shots good by Green.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
To the paint, here's Jones, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Edwards, that's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Got a hand on it. From deep. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone. Welcome to All-Star Action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony. Tonight, the dunk contest. And from the looks of this, great competition. It is shaping up just as we had hoped. It's going to have some high-flying action and some big-time jams.
Man, we've got so many great players in the dunk contest this year. Every one of them is capable of something special.
And the dunks these guys perform in-game are incredible enough, guys. But I can't wait to see what they break out when they've actually had some time to choreograph and rehearse some of these dunks.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Plenty of anticipation from the crowd and the judges.
Well, this is the headline act of the evening, Kevin. Let's see if he kicks it off with the...
And so here we go.
Oh, he just back iron.
So we'll see John Morant. First attempt. We just saw that dunk, and we get to see it done successfully. But again,
yeah, bingo. We've got two guys doing it, and it's only the first round. I mean, that just really is a downer. It's a buzzkill.
Yeah, I mean, Clark, it's really not advised to perform a copycat dunk. I did not expect that.
Chance to come out strong and make his presence felt for it.
And get the crowd on your side, too, Kevin. Always...
That wasn't me. That was a sound effect. So it'll be Miles Bridges here. Last but not least, coming up fourth, he's seen the rest. What has he got going on here, Clark? What happened there?
Yeah, I think he just lost his balance.
Aborted takeoff.
Yep, that's exactly.
Diallo's got a decent lead going for him as round one is in the books.
Yeah, and he can push.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. All right, Clark, he's up for his second dunk right here. Disaster.
Yeah, not enough elevation there, Kevin. I mean, I didn't mean to laugh, but...
Oh, well, you did laugh.
I know, but not enough elevation.
I'll make sure we pass that on to him in the locker room as he said. So, we'll see John Morant. And I think, we just saw this one, right?
You think?
Yeah.
We did indeed, Kevin. There's no thinking to it. That's for sure. We did see it already.
Right. I mean, show us something different.
I got bad memory. We did just see it.
Yeah, a little too much.
The third dunker in the lineup. He's lining up for dunk number 2. Here we go.
Good effort.
So it'll be Miles Bridges here. Same dunks and rotation now, I guess.
Yeah, I think a little more creativity clearly is in order here. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, let's see something new.
Ramp up the creativity, boys.
Diallo's got the lead, but not by too much after round 2. Anything still can happen, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I've seen crazier finishes than this.
So it'll be Zion Williamson here. Looks awfully familiar.
There's a good reason for that, partner. We already saw one exactly right. We saw one exactly right. You don't want to end the dunk contest with the dunk we've already seen.
And, so we'll see John Morant. Final dunk for him. What's he got going on here, Clark?
He elevated, but nothing happened after.
Yeah, you can see that. Lost it on.
And the second to last bunker of the night. And some nice polite applause from the crowd.
Which is basically the fans saying, hey, we're glad that you're here in the contest, but that's not going to get it done. I need more from you. I want to see more.
I paid $20 for this ticket. By God, I'm coming. I want to be wowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, polite's fine if you're.
So it'll be Miles Bridges here. Last up, final dunk of the night.
The toss was off.
And now, time to reveal this year's dunk contest champion.
Awesome stuff, Kevin. A really great time for us and the fans.
Yeah, and every year I look forward to this, guys. Let us show some amazing talent.
And it's been a joy to be here to witness some of the incredible dunks we've seen. Unbelievable athleticism. And to share with everyone here and watching at home. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time.
Get on Dame. Out. And one. Corner.
Now, Doncic.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Here's James. Good as Beal picking up the assist.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
It is good.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game. They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But, hey, it's the All-Star game.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Harden, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash.
Personal foul.
Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want to show. But you can still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And Leonard gets it to go.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking.
The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trail Blazers. At power forward, Robert Covington. At center, Yusuf Nurkic. At the other forward position, Norman Powell. At the other forward position, Norman Powell. And now, the starting lineup for your New Orleans Pelicans. At forward, 6'5", number 3, Josh Hart. At guard, 6'6", number 6, Mccollum. At center, 6'11", number 10.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll hear from him in just a moment. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Out of the wings for Mccollum and Powell. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for New Orleans, the guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Down on the block, it's Williamson with Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward. You look at the Pelicans. And you know, Greg, they've worked so hard to establish home-court advantage, and they may need it having drawn a brutal opponent here in round 1.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators think this series could go either way. That makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a... certain level of anxiety.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Powell. Thank
Nurkic's getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
McCollum passes to Lillard. Driving to the basket. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. Trailblazers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Good on the shot. Howell's got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
That bucket in no time at all.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Good. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Back to Lillard. There's the triple. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. He's got 8.
They are on fire.
Looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And a wide open look for McCollum, and Portland again with the bucket.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And that one, good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Hart. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron down.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Hart, that's good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
2 points. That one goes. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Zeller is checked in for Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. And Tony Snell subbed in for Pop.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively. And that really says as much about the lack of lead as it does either's own. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Drills it from outside.
Zero hesitation out there as he catches that pass. Lillard just fires it.
That's good by Hernan Gomez.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
To the inside. And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
No good from Hernan Gomez. Trailblazers leading by 7. Down low, Lillard. That falls. Nice speed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 9 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Now here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. He was all alone on that one. He's got 16.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Lillard. The Pelicans make their lunch.
really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. That one drop score. And 11 points for Damian Lillard.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
It's good by Hernan Gomez.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here's Lillard. 11 points in the game.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Count the basket. Trailblazers leading by 8. And there's the pass to Zeller. Here's Snell. And here's McCollum for 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so it's Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, which honors the
being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier. I take a lot of pride.
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-liked, certainly. Some of the most open and thoughtful answers you'll hear.
Comfortable with a microphone, whether it's a press conference or a recording studio. He's got quotes and bars.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. See what this quarter has in store for us. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
We've got Josh Hart. Anthony is out there with center answer. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Inside, and he converts the layup. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hernan Gomez. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle, here's Lillard. Lays it up and takes it in. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. He's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Williamson comes in for Marshall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for center answer. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Cole Anthony. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hayes.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
A nice shot by Simon.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Hart, that's good.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Trailblazers leading by 4. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot's good from Simons.
Just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there to get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Alexander Walker.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration. He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Williamson, and he makes that one. Williamson's got 6 points.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
New Orleans has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Here's Graham, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
A difficult jumper against a much taller defender. That's what confidence can do for you.
Little can't hit. Pelicans trail by 3. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
A timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Tony Snell's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Anthony Simons. Williamson in the post. Looking on Nurkic. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Williamson.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Hart with it. How on him. The 11-footer. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, ramp it up.
Now from outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Plenty of space. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got it all tied up now for New Orleans. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Williamson dishes to Graham. Back to Williamson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his assist totals piling. Portland leading by 6. On the floor for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Cody Zeller out there with Nance. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. From deep three-point range, Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Three-pointer, Graham, and he's good on that 3-ball. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 14 assists. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Pelicans trail by 5. Passes to Hayes. Kicks it to Anthony. Back to Hayes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So on a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Robert Covington's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Lillard misses. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Graham gets a wide open look. Drains the 3-pointer. Graham's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New Orleans. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's New Orleans stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Going into the rack with energy. The D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He really got after them in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
A nice shot by Zeller.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And Hayes throws it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
To the paint, here's Gomez.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
Here's Lillard. Zeller passes to Covington. Here's McCollum, covered by Anthony. Zeller trying to free himself up. McCollum, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
It's offline from half court.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Basket counts.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Trailblazers trail by 6. Foul for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Damian Lillard, he's got that score-first mindset, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Now a timeout called by
Don't forget the clock. Oh, foul. Oh. Hey, keep taking that. Watch that shooter. I got you. Shut up. Winning the shot. Come on, man. Who got the ball up? Watch that shooter. Back up, bro. Oh, foul. Yo, set it up. Shot. Watch that shooter. Back up, bro.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Yo, shoot that. Shot. Foul. Oh, foul.
Here we go.
Who's got Lillard? Pick up left. Ball. And the foul. Out. I see him. Get it up.
Yo. Watch Lillard.
Timeout. Start it.
Look at yours.
Corner, Phil. Timeout. Start it. Timeout. Start it.
The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trailblazers. At power forward, Robert Covington. At the other forward position, Robert Covington. At center, 6'11", number 10, Jackson.
Both teams taking the temperature of this series in game one. Now we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Ryan, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. So here's Portland's starting group. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. And for New Orleans, it's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. Zion and Hayes together down low. And it's Hart in at the 3. You look at the Pelicans, they did what they needed to do in game one. Now they just have to keep it going.
They really do. I mean, the pressure is on them to keep home court advantage. This should be a tougher game than that first one.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect bag. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that.
Now here's McCollum. Pure from 1:44 left in the game. Zeller, the pass to Nance. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Gabriel, he's checked in for Williamson. Marshall comes in for Hart. Temple's checked in for Saturansky. And Lewis is subbed in for Anthony. On the court right now for Portland. Finney Smith out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Larry Nance. Then there's Cody Zeller. And it's Little in at the 3 spot.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money. And so that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Trailblazers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And this team has to feel great, knotting up this series at 1-1.
A huge win for them, avoiding going down 2-0, and this series is on.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for C.J. McCollum.
He had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Yeah, what was that? Did you forget him? Very strange.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Blazers making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
They double him with Brown. From downtown, sends it home from 3-point land.
That's when the double team hurts the defense. I mean, when they're guarding the player smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
Here's Lewis. Shoots over Brown. And another one falls for New Orleans.
They would love to see every possession end with a high percentage shot like that.
And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. Here's Temple. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Anthony outside. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow. So impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for the...